What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Deacon? Quick demo for you for your Korbanth Darksaber. As you know, I got this today and I got it done today also. This is installed with a Proffie. It's a one button setup, so your one switch right here does everything. If you need a list of the button commands, I can send that to you. It's no problem. But I'm using the FET button prop. And then you asked me to weather this up a little bit just to get rid of some of that shine. So just a mild weathering. So hopefully something like you'd see in the show, right? It's still silver, but it actually looks like it's been used. So that's what we did there. To get to everything, what you want to do is you want to come over here on the pommel, and you're going to have that one screw. You're going to want to take that out, and we'll do that right now. One thing that I noticed on yours that is a little bit different than the others that I've been doing, because this is the third one I've done, but once you take that out, you can pop it out right here. You have some anodizing on the very tip of this guy, right? That makes it hard to pull this chassis out because there's a little bit of a diameter change right in the rectangular cutout, but it's inside here. I tried to clean it with a file, but it was super hard to get in there because once I get about this far with the file, I can't really angle it to clean the parts that I needed to. So what you'll have to do is you'll just have to take something to help you push that out a little bit. And you don't want to push on the pins. And it's easy, there's plenty of space to not push on the pins, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But just give it a little push, you'll feel it click, and then you can come over here with your thumb and you can pull the chassis out just like that. If you look at this PCB, you've got two different places in the middle there you can push and not interfere with any pins. But this rectangular piece right here, you can see that that's exactly how long it needs to be, obviously, to go into that insert. If I can show you the insert there, you can see that rectangular cutout right on the front, right on the back face of that. It does look like there's some anodizing in the light or something that got in there and messes with the diameter just a little bit, right? So that last little oomph in there to push the chassis in, it gets really tight. Pop it, just pop it with a tool or something like that, and it'll pop right out for you. But here's your chassis. This is the PCB that was sent by Korbanth, and that matches your blade PCB. You got a one switch setup here, your Proffie board. Your Proffie is in here with some E6000, so you can pop it up if you need to, but if you don't, it'll stay put, no worries. You do have a kill switch right here for your battery. You can see that right there. Of course, you got a removable battery set up here, so spring over here. And then lastly, a 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. Now, when putting the battery in, the saber is super tight to get everything to fit. So this is a brand new battery that I'm sending with it, but I did take the sticker off. This was a Keep Power battery. Took the sticker off, and then you'll notice when you get this in person, it doesn't usually pick up very good on camera. But there's a metal strip running from one end of this battery all the way down to the other end. You want that facing straight out of the saber. All right, so I'll kill the power with that kill switch. So you want that facing straight out of the saber. So right here is where I've got that metal strip, right? And then we'll go ahead, we'll flip it on. And we want to just go ahead and put it in the saber. Make sure your switch is facing up to match your button here. And we'll come in here, push it all the way in, and then we want to take our pommel, and we're going to put our pommel back on and lock it down with that screw that we took out, and that's what's going to hold everything in place. So we'll do that real quick. You've got the one Darksaber font that you sent me, and then you also have the stock font package that comes with Proffie on here as well, right? So when we've got that locked in, come over here and hit power. Just tap the blaster bolt reflex. Now I didn't give you swing on because there's so much involved with putting the saber back together once you got the battery in that I didn't want it going off accidentally. But I gave you twist off, right? So you will have to hit this to turn on, but you can twist it off just like that. Now we'll put your blade in, and I did install your blade as well. I've got it right here. We've got your Darksaber blade with that matching PCB. It only goes in here one way. So you'll notice that you've got 2 screw holes over here, and you've got another 2 right here, right? And that's the same on your saber. So you got 2 places for screws, which these screws will be in it when I send it. I just have them out for this demo. But you've got 2 holes here, and you got another 2 holes here. So that's how you line that saber up. Put it all the way in. And then we'll put one of the screws in. I'm just going to use 1 screw. Ideally, though, you're probably going to want to use all 4. You know, putting in 1 is good enough to demo the saber, but it really needs all 4 to lock it down. And they'll just look like that, right? We'll turn this light off. You got your blade lighting up. Good flash on clash. Blade lock up. So you pull away. Light it again. To go to your sound font, you just want to double click when the saber's off. You get your sound font and double click again to turn it off, right? And then to go to your next sound font, I'm sorry, that was your soundtrack. To go to your next sound font, just hold down the power for about 1 second and let go.
Teensy.
Now we're on another one. Cycle through a few of these. Nice blue blade. Nice shine through in your windows here.
Smooth gray.
It's fire blade. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out, and then we'll go over taking the chassis out with the battery. It's the same thing that you do when the battery's not in, but we'll just go ahead and do it one time on camera so you can see how it's done, right? We'll take that blade out, set it off to the side. We're going to want to take our pommel off again, so that screw right there. Once you get that screw out, that pommel just pops right out just like that. And then take whatever kind of tool you're going to use. Remember, don't push on the pins, but you've got 2 different areas on right in the middle of that PCB that you can just give it a slight little push, just like that, and you'll hear it pop. And then come over here with your thumb and just pull the chassis right out, just like that. And then from the positive side of the speaker, of the battery over here by the speaker, you should be able to pop it out with your finger just like that, no problem. And that's pretty much your Darksaber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, we'll send this out tomorrow. Thanks.